Oi, there's three little grey blokes in me backyard. One's holding a clipboard, one's sniffing me mower, and the other one just asked me to define yeah nah. Mate, you're not ready.
Aliens don't understand Bogan.
Yeah nah, yeah, keep floating.
They came down looking for the chosen, found me half cooked by the Hills Hoist frozen. Aliens don't understand Bogan.
Tin roof rattling, bassline smoking.
Tried to scam my brain, machine exploded. Said
This bloke's language is quantum coded.
I was out the back in me thongs and socks, talking pure wisdom to a broken clock. Fan on 3 and the muzzy's thick when the sky lit up like a Bunnings glitch. Big silver saucer over me shed, beaming blue light on me baldish head. Dog went quiet, cane toad froze, even the neighbor shut his bloody window. 3 grey fellas with shiny black eyes looked like accountants from the other side. One said, Earthling, please explain why your people say no while agreeing again. I said, yeah nah means no, but nah yeah means yes. But yeah nah yeah can mean maybe I guess. And if I say she'll be right while staring at fire, that means everything's cooked, but I'm not a liar. They wrote that down like sacred law, then tripped on the thong by the back screen door. One hit the bins, one screamed attack. I said, calm down champion, that's just the cat. They said your dialect bends time and space. I said, mate, that's Queensland, welcome to the place. They said, are you leader? I said, not today, I'm just the bloke that knows which wires not to spray. Aliens don't understand Bogan. Yeah nah yeah, keep floating. They came down looking for the chosen, found me half cooked by the Hills Hoist frozen. Hey, aliens don't understand Bogan. Tin roof rattling, bassline smoking. Tried to scam my brain, machine exploded. Said this bloke's language is quantum coded. They asked me what a servo pie contains. I said mystery meat and emotional pain. They asked me why I point with me chin. I said saves energy, let the neck do the thing. They asked why every ute has dents, why every shed has one dead fence, why every bloke says 2 sex mate, then disappears for half the day. I said that's culture, don't touch it please. Same as milk crates, zip ties, broken keys. Same as one good chair with a rip in the side. Same as knowing which Mac I wants you to die. They tried to classify me as a warrior priest, cause I opened a subby with me car key beef. Then I yelled at a possum above and they bowed down like I summoned a god. I said nah mate, that's just Gary. He's been in the roof since February. Eats insulation, screams at dawn, still pays less rent than the rest of us poor. Then they played me a message from their king. All dramatic, all echoey. Human, reveal your greatest invention. So I showed them the pedestal fan. They cried. One fan, 3 speeds, bubble in the neck. Keeps a man alive when his life's a wreck. One fan, one chair, one busted dream, but the bass still kicks and the room still beams. They said, this effect is holy and grand. I said, you right, don't touch me fan. They said, can we take it beyond the stars? I said, get stuffed, that's the good one from manners. Aliens don't understand Bogan. Yeah nah yeah, keep floating. They came down looking for the chosen, found me half cooked by the Hills Hoist frozen. Hey, aliens don't understand Bogan. Tin roof rattling, bassline smoking. Tried to scam my brain, machine exploded. Said this bloke's language is quantum coded. I took off at 3:11. Left the crop circling me long, a glowing rock in me esky, and a note that said, do not return until fluent in yeah. Smart little bastard. Smart little bastard.